Well, I'm back. Excuse me while I get readjusted here. Anyways, Diet Pepsi, cherry. I was sitting here in my madness, boxing up pipes, making labels, getting ready to make a post office run tomorrow. And I was watching videos. I was watching Peloton. I always watch him. He makes me laugh. Or Mrs. Peloton makes me laugh. One or the other. And he's talking about toenails. And I made mention of the fact that someday I'll tell you the story about why I have no bone in my left big toe. So here we go. No bones about it. About 6 years ago. Yeah. About 6 years ago, I still rode a motorcycle. And a good friend passed away. And he was a brother. And being the past president, you get the honor of leading the procession to the cemetery. But like an idiot, I went to take off and dropped the bike on my foot. The highway peg smashed my big toe. I'm getting some notifications. I'll get back to you, Onion, in a minute. Anyways, of course, broke my toe. And when it healed like this. Lived with it for a couple years. Until the bone started wearing through. It was getting ready to come through the skin. Being a diabetic, that's not a good thing. So we got a recommendation for a podiatrist, foot surgeon, best in the business. And I went to see her. She said we can do surgery. She mentioned a bunch of big words, yada, yada, yada. But first I had to go to my primary care doctor for a physical to make sure I'll be okay if I was went under anesthesia, which of course he said, no, can't do that. So I told her, and she said, no problem. She goes, we'll just do a local. You can stay awake. Yeah. So I went for it. Showed up at the hospital, and she took out a needle about that long. Jabbed it in my big toe. Yeah, it hurt. But I stayed awake, and we talked and had a conversation and what have you. And she proceeded to slice the toe open, got out her little Dremel, cut the bone out, and put in a prosthesis. Sewed me back up. And she said that is only in there until the wound heals. It will dissolve. So I felt no pain. I got done. Went to recovery. The lady says, as soon as you can get up and go to the bathroom, we can release you. So I got up and went to the bathroom, and She says, oh, we'll get the guy down here to wheel you out. And I'm like, never mind, I'll walk. I gotta go. So we left, went and had lunch. Feeling good, got home. Had anesthesia, a local thingy McJig, it wore off, and I was in pain. But I went back to work the next day. Then after it was all healed up and stuff, you can take my toe, and it just dangles. There ain't no bone in it at all. You know how you can take your toe and scrunch them up? Well, I can scrunch up 4. The big ones don't scrunch. But it saved the toe. So there you go, Pally. That's why I have no bone in my big toe. Hope y'all doing good. I gotta get back to work. I gotta go to the post office in the morning. So, every day, school day, go learn something.